Is your libido the same as it once was, Linda?
Nah, it's definitely not. What is libido?
Well,
I've forgotten what it was. It was
drive.
such a long time ago that I had sex that it's been well and truly gone now, so no.
But do you ever feel the urge to have sex anymore?
No,
Or has
not
it
really.
left the building?
It's definitely left the building.
Yeah.
It's left the country, actually.
When we talk about libido, let's talk about, first of all, biologically, things that are happening in the body physically. So, estrogen levels are dropping, our bodies are getting a little more dry, and that in itself, dryness, experiencing vaginal dryness can make intercourse uncomfortable. So if it's uncomfortable, of course you're not really excited to be in that moment because it's painful.
Let's be honest, no one really warns you about this part. Menopause talk usually stops at hot flashes and mood swings. But what about sex? One day, everything feels fine. The next, your libido vanishes. Intimacy feels like work, and your body doesn't respond like it used to. There's dryness, discomfort, even pain, and you're left asking, is this the new normal? If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. These changes are a normal part of menopause, mostly due to a drop in estrogen, which can affect everything from natural lubrication to your interest in sex. But it doesn't mean your sensuality is gone. Your spark is still there. It just needs a little extra care. With the right info and support, you can reconnect with your body and rediscover pleasure. In this video, we'll guide you through how to do just that, openly, honestly, and without judgment. You deserve answers, not silence. So let's start by understanding what's really happening in your body. According to the NIH, menopause brings physical changes that can affect your sexual response, mostly due to lower estrogen levels. This drop doesn't just end your period, it transforms your vaginal tissue. What was once thick, elastic, and naturally moist becomes thinner, drier, and less flexible, a condition called vaginal atrophy. That can make sex feel tight, uncomfortable, or even painful. Estrogen also affects nerve sensitivity and blood flow, so arousal may be slower, orgasms less intense, and touch that once thrilled may now feel dull. But that doesn't mean pleasure is gone. Your body just needs more time, more care, and a little creativity. Then there's libido, your natural drive. As estrogen and testosterone levels shift, desire can fade. Some days you may not feel like initiating sex at all. That's completely normal, even if it feels confusing, especially if sex used to be a big part of your life. Add in stress, fatigue, sleep issues, body image changes, or mood swings, and it's no surprise, intimacy often takes a back seat. Low estrogen can also lead to more frequent urinary tract infections, which can make sex feel risky or uncomfortable, so it's easy to pull away. But here's the truth, your body is different now, not broken. These changes are real and common, but that doesn't mean your sex life is over. Far from it. Understanding why things feel different is the first step toward reconnecting with pleasure and with your partner. And it starts by addressing the two biggest challenges, dryness and low libido. Let's dive into 7 practical ways to overcome them and reignite your spark. Number 7. Explore new forms of sexual expression. Just because things feel different doesn't mean they have to feel worse. Menopause can actually open the door to deeper, more meaningful intimacy. It's a chance to slow down, reconnect, and explore what truly brings you pleasure beyond the usual routine. Actress and activist Naomi Watts opened up about this in an interview with Oprah Winfrey. She shared how she and her partner navigate the changes of menopause together, and how that mutual understanding has deepened their intimacy. According to her, a woman who knows what she wants never loses her sexual appeal with age, especially when she's intentional and in tune with herself.
Tell me, what has been the most delightful surprise for you about sex post age 50, and how does your company Stripes play into that?
Well, I think we're more experienced at everything and we know what we want and what we like and don't like. And I think at this age, you just are more, leaning into that truth and more authentic and just able to say, sorry, I've just got to get the lube. Or, you know, let's do it this way, and I think there's something very sexy about a woman who knows what she wants. And we still have desire. We just need to get a little bit more organized.
Exploring new ways to connect can reignite excitement and deepen your bond. Think sensual massage, longer foreplay, or simply spending quality time together. These moments build emotional closeness and boost sexual satisfaction. Number 6, maintain a healthy lifestyle. Did you know that your overall health plays a big role in your sexual well-being? Regular exercise like brisk walking or swimming improves blood flow, including to the pelvic area, which can boost arousal and sexual response. Similarly, eating a balanced diet with fruits, veggies, whole grains, and lean proteins help regulate hormones and increase energy, which are both important for a healthy libido. You might also try natural aphrodisiacs like tiger nut or snot apple drinks. They're known to support libido and improve vaginal lubrication, enhancing sexual performance naturally. Award-winning actress Halle Berry has also opened up about menopause, sharing how it helped her realize the importance of prioritizing self-care and embracing her womanhood in a whole new way.
Some things I learned about myself going through all of this, things that I learned was that we have to take our health into our own hands. Many women at this time of life lean out of their health care. We have to lean in.
Managing stress is also important. Chronic stress can drain your energy and lower your sex drive. Try adding simple relaxation techniques like deep breathing or mindfulness to your routine to help ease tension. Sleep matters too. Poor sleep throws off your hormones and leaves you exhausted, which can seriously impact your libido. So aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality rest to support your health and keep your desires strong. Cutting back on alcohol and quitting smoking is especially important during menopause. Alcohol can dull arousal and sexual performance, while smoking reduces blood flow, increasing the risk of sexual dysfunction. Therefore, choosing a healthier lifestyle supports both your sexual health and overall well-being. Number 5, use vaginal lubricants and moisturizers.
Lubricants can really enhance your sexual experience. So if you're not using one, you're missing out.
If intimacy feels uncomfortable, it's your body's way of asking for support. Here's the good news. The right lubricant can make a big difference, turning irritation into comfort. The NIH recommends water-based lubricants. They're gentle and less likely to cause irritation. For longer-lasting relief, vaginal moisturizers help keep tissues hydrated and healthy, easing dryness during daily life and sex. In fact, addressing dryness early can make a big difference, not just in your sex life, but in your overall comfort and well-being during menopause. Number 4, prioritize emotional intimacy with your partner.
Intimacy is also the fuel that powers long-term relationships. It's like a well-oiled, well-fueled machine.
Are you aware that emotional intimacy is the foundation of a fulfilling sex life? During menopause, open and honest communication with your partner about what you're feeling and experiencing is crucial. It helps build understanding and strengthens your connection. Halle Berry once shared how a friend nearly divorced his wife of 22 years, thinking she was cheating, when she was simply going through menopause.
And you have to be able to talk with your husbands about what's going on with your body. I have a friend that almost got a divorce. He was married for 22 years. He said to me one day, he said, I don't know what's wrong with my wife. I think I'm going to get a divorce. I said, what do you mean what's wrong with your wife? Why is it her fault? He said, every time I go to try to touch her and I want to get intimate, she pulls away. I think she's cheating. She no longer wants me anymore. We have no sex life anymore. And I said, let me tell you something. go talk to her about what's going on down there. Go talk to her about the fact that she might be going through menopause. And he said, I can't talk to my wife about that. I said, this is your problem. You have to go talk to her about it. And he swore to me he couldn't. I can't do that. She's already not into me. If I try to make her feel like she's old, I can kiss her goodbye. I said, go talk to her. I'm requiring you to go talk to her.
I love that.
And you know what he found out? That every time he went to touch her, it's not that she didn't want him. She thought that every touch or every moment that she felt like he was trying to be intimate, it was going to lead to sex. And sex had become so painful, she didn't want to have sex. So she was just trying to avoid it at all cost. But it had nothing to do with her desire to be with him, or she was still in love with him. And they almost got a divorce. He almost filed for a divorce because he was sure she was no longer interested and she was probably having an affair.
As Halle Berry pointed out, open communication about desires and boundaries builds trust and deepens intimacy. Remember, sex isn't just about intercourse. It's about discovering what truly brings you pleasure. Emotional closeness matters just as much. Simple things like spending time together, showing appreciation, and offering support can strengthen your bond and often lead to a more satisfying sex life. Here's the catch. Emotional intimacy takes ongoing effort and empathy. But by nurturing it, you can create a deeper, more passionate connection during menopause and beyond. Before we jump into the next tips, if you're finding this video helpful, kindly give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It helps us reach more women who need this kind of support. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite tip so far? And which one are you excited to try? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Number 3, learn your love language.
The 5 love languages are 5 different ways to express love on an emotional level. And they are words of affirmation, gifts, acts of service, quality time, and then physical touch.
Knowing your love language, the way you give and receive love, can deeply strengthen your relationship. The 5 love languages are words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. When you understand both your own and your partner's love language, your connection becomes more genuine and meaningful. For instance, if you value quality time, shared activities can boost closeness. If it's physical touch, simple gestures like cuddling or holding hands can go a long way. Honoring these preferences builds emotional intimacy, and that often leads to a more satisfying sex life. Number 2, reignite the spark. Since the goal is to rebuild your libido and reignite your spark, focus on just that. Bringing back excitement means making an effort. Plan date nights, try something new together, or revisit hobbies you both enjoyed. Small, thoughtful gestures and words of appreciation also deepen emotional intimacy. They show love, commitment, and help strengthen the bond that fuels a vibrant, connected relationship. Number 1, seek expert help. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is ask for help. If you've tried different things and still feel stuck, it may be time to talk to a professional. Every woman experiences menopause differently, and there's no shame in needing guidance. Medical experts can assess your hormones, uncover what's really going on, and recommend treatments that fit you. Sexual health therapists can also help by improving communication, addressing emotional blocks, and guiding you back toward intimacy. Here's the truth. Getting help isn't a last resort. It's a smart, empowered step toward a better quality of life. With expert support, you can create a plan that works for your body and rediscover pleasure on your own terms. With that being said, changes in libido, dryness, and emotional shifts during menopause are completely normal, but they don't have to define your intimacy. You haven't lost your spark. You're just learning to light it differently. With care, curiosity, and the right support, you can reconnect with your body, rebuild confidence, and enjoy pleasure on your own terms. Thank you so much for watching. If this video gave you hope or made you feel seen, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more honest, empowering conversations about menopause and womanhood. And don't miss the video showing on your screen right now. It dives into the untold truth about menopause and lays the foundation for understanding your body's changes. See you there.